Alright, yesterday when I was sitting down and doing my work, my wife in the night, she came to my room and she said, did you see this? So normally my wife, she gets updates about Thailand and news and all that. So she shows me through her phone. So there she showed me a photograph of a guy in an accident, which is very common. If you check on Google, the accidents in Thailand related to two-wheelers is the highest in the world. Literally every single day here where I stay, just here, you'll hear the ambulance passing by the road to take someone to the hospital. So imagine if on the island every day there's an emergency. Entire Thailand, it's too many. Okay, so there was this accident that took place and the person was lying on the ground. Obviously the person has died, pool of blood, got hit on the head. And then so I said, yeah, that happens, accident. And she showed, in that photograph there was a car. It seems that and then there was a video. Actually what had happened was there was an accident beforehand. Those people were here. The camera was on, people were standing there. And at 3 in the night, this car came full speed. And luckily they moved at the side. But unfortunately for the people standing on the other side of the car, that guy hit the car and then hit the barricade. And 4 people were behind that car. 3 got injured or seriously injured, but 1 guy died. Now, the shocker was, this guy is my wife's sister's brother-in-law. I was like, bloody hell, man. I was like, and she asked me if I remembered him. I obviously told her no, because, she has a big family. But here's a funny thing. Here's the thing that I wanted to share with you. It's not the death in the family. Okay, people die. But then, the questions that came to my mind after she went. I mean, he has 2 children. He has a wife. What will they do? Did he know that he was going to die today? He didn't know. Did she know? She didn't know. Now, what life will the children have? In fact, this has not been the first death in the family. In these 5 years that I've been here, 5 years, it's not me exaggerating, it's a fact. There was a death, like here where I stay, my landlady's husband, he was in his 60s, he died. His father is 90, father's alive, but the son died. Okay? The person who helped deliver my baby, her husband, while doing some work, there is that disc where you cut, I don't know, concrete or something. It just slipped and cut his neck off. He died here nearby. Then one other lady who used to come here to clean, her son, whom I have personally met, very big fat guy, small boy, but very fat. He went to complete his studies back home. He was, in Thailand, how traffic goes this way and this way. And if you have to turn, you park your car, park your scooter or vehicle here. You wait for them and then you turn. So behind him, someone didn't pay attention and rammed right into him. He died on the spot. Then my wife's dad's brother was a victim of hit and run. Thankfully, he didn't die, strong as an ox, but he had his cranium. They had to open it up, drain the fluid, stitches. To my shock and surprise, he made a full recovery, although he keeps limping and took him 2 years. Okay, now, obviously, I know what you'll say. Loy, looks like all you guys are going to die. Yeah, we guys are going to die. Doesn't mean you're spared. See, we can take it as a joke and we can take it lightly and feel funny about it. But rather what I'm thinking is, when is your number, when is my number? Have you thought about it? Have you thought about, see, if you and I die, okay, if you and I die, no, nothing to worry about. We're dead, finished. End of story. Unless you're religious and you're worried about heaven and hell. If you and I die, it's like going to sleep. You don't remember anything. But more than that, I think about the people who are depending on us. Like, for example, if you're depending on your mom and dad, something happens to them, wouldn't it affect you? If you have a spouse and something happens to you, who will take care of your spouse? Who will take care of the kids? I've had this conversation with my wife. If I die, what you'll do? She said, I can't marry again because nobody loved the baby the way you love. Saying I'm reached that age where I'm no longer young and I don't want another man. There's so many risks involved. And she's saying, I'll have enough on my plate. In fact, the thing that worries her the most is what will she work? Where will she go? What will she do? And I've told you, if my wife dies, I have to send the baby back to the village. I can't take care of her. I have work to do. But if we all die, we're finished. Nothing to worry about. Now, I know this might be depressing talk. You might be like, what the hell, man, Loy, spoiling my day. But this is a reality, man. It's a reality of life. When I think of those people, in fact, there are so many, the person staying in this house, middle house, her husband, who was a Nobel Prize winner laureate, he is, she and him used to drink. He was in his 80s. She is in her 50s. They used to drink every day. He dies all of a sudden, and lucky for her, she got his money, whatever. Especially is not well. But the point I'm trying to say here is, sometimes you think, what is life here? What? Full life, we are chasing things now. Career, money, the meaning, the purpose, friends, love. And when it's time for us to go 6 feet under, or, I told you, my landlady's husband died. I was there for the cremation. They put him in a, controlled fire. There is that machine-like thing where fire burns. And they put him inside. Even my wife's father died. I was not there for the cremation. My wife was there. They put in a body. And after a day, when they take it out, it's only ash, just few bone pieces. And you think oh, wow, okay. This whole body is going to go into nothing. So what's the point? That is why, I tell people, see, listen, you have one life, make it worth. Make it count. Don't be bothered what other people are doing. Don't care other people's opinions, whatever. Just do whatever the hell you have to do. Be responsible with just one life. That's it. There's no second chance. And for me, given the fact that I nearly tried to end my own life, I closely know what it is to die. That is why every day I live my life, I try to make it count. That's why I tell people, one life, make it count. I just think of that family, that lady and her 2 kids. In fact, one final one I'll give you. This again happened in the family. The female was kind of related to them. This happened in a village. This guy is working for this kind of a delivery line for food, they deliver food and all that. So that was going to be his last delivery of the day. Last or second last, whatever. So he informed them, I'll finish this delivery, then I'll come home and we'll eat food. In Thai, they say ginkao. Ginkao means he'll eat food. So the wife was busy preparing. She has 2 girls or something. And then there was no news. Later on they found out he had an accident And the sad thing was, his body had ripped into two pieces. That was, the guy who hit him was driving a truck or something, violently rammed into, totally drunk. She never heard from him, and when she did hear, this is what. Sometimes I think, imagine he had a plan to go back home. Imagine they waited for him. Imagine the kids were waiting to eat food. What must have gone through that woman's mind? And now, after everything is over, now who's there for them? Anyway, I don't want to make it too heavy for you guys. But think about what I said. One life. Make it count. Because that is all that there is. One life. So, until we all die, let's enjoy life meaningfully. Good, bad, ugly. Post your comments down below. It's me signing off. Ciao.